Hey, beautiful souls. I'm your intuitive reader. It's an intuitive love read for the sign of Cancer. I'm trying to get y'all done before I get ready for work. Cancer love read. Cancer love read. Uh-oh. So the deck fell open, and that's the Chariot and the Lovers. People may not you may not feel safe with someone that's returning. Or someone that's coming. When I say not safe, I feel like mentally, spiritually, and possibly physically. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to stay there. I feel like somebody may be getting assaulted. Like, I feel like this is domestic violence. And some of you are choosing whoever I'm connecting to. It's like you're fighting to stay. Like, everything's okay. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry. I see somebody, and look at this. I've never King of Wands. Fist is like I'm seeing a person with a black eye. Like it's purple, you know? You don't have to stay there. I just heard Alabama. I'm in the state of Michigan. And you can call where I am, you can call and get resources. Like call 911 and get resources. Call 211. That's United Way, right? Get resources. You can get resources for domestic violence help. You can get resources for shelter, for everything off of United Way. That's one of the resources that we give. Somebody needs help. Somebody needs help. Somebody needs help. It's a lot to carry. It's a lot to carry. And I feel like you have the Six of Swords in reverse. I feel like maybe some of you got carried out, you know, and you found your way back in. Maybe because of pregnancy. Or maybe just because somebody was like, oh, you know, it's different. I've changed. But this person has a temper. I don't know why I'm seeing that right now. Look at that King of Wands. It's all balled up with the fire all around him. He's just... I don't know, King of Wands is like action and, you know, but that's just what I'm seeing right now. In this spread, that's what I'm seeing right now. There's somebody that is going through domestic violence. You have allowed someone to tear you down. You have to find some kind of self-love, self-worth, Everybody goes through something, you know. Everybody goes through something, but whatever this is, you can get out of it, you know. You can get out of it. And if this is maybe somebody that you've gotten away from and they are trying to return, please know who you are. Please know who you are. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to go through that. You don't have to do this. You don't have to. The King of Swords landed right on top of the King of Wands. Just be careful. Just be careful. Yo, hold on. Just be careful. Be careful of who does your hair right now also, because I don't know. I feel like that's a line in the cloud. And I feel like I've looked at this card one other time like this before. So yes, I do intuitive, but I also look at what the picture is telling me. And the picture doesn't have to just be what it is, right? Sometimes it changes. That is a line of the cloud, right? But at this moment, it looks like someone with a piece of hair. Someone got a piece of hair, and like, just be careful. I don't know what's going on with that. Be careful. Be careful of your brushes. Be careful of who's in your hair. Just be fucking careful, because whatever this is scary. It's scary. I don't like it. It's scary, and I'm moving on. Because, no. I don't like it. It's very uncomfortable. I take 911 calls, so I listen to this shit all the fucking time. And I've been off for the last couple days, so it's not my, you know what I mean? I pray and cleanse before I do these readings. This is not any residual of what I may be thinking about. It's none of that, you know? This is something that's happening to someone. Reach out, get help. Don't let them back. Like, whatever the timeline is, you don't have to go through this. I feel like someone is angry with you. Someone is angry with you. Let's see. Yeah, it's your choice. I said it earlier, you don't have to. You don't have to, you know? And sometimes we do things because we feel like we have to in the midst of it all, you know. This person, maybe there's some kind of codependency, like, you know, this person, you have to find some love of self. I showed you that 9 of Cups and that badass card earlier, and here it is again. You have to find some kind of self-love, some kind of self-worth. You have to love yourself more than you love another, right? As people, we are often convinced or traditionally raised up that we should, you know, give love so generously and freely to others. And the reality is, everyone doesn't deserve your love. Everyone does not deserve your love. Everyone does not deserve a part of you or a piece of your heart. Whatever that may be, you know, whatever that may mean for you, whether it's, you know, whoever, everyone does not deserve a piece. And a lot of people are entitled, you know, and they feel like they are supposed to, you know, because of whatever, because of a title, you know, because of a marriage license, because of, you know, maybe you guys had children, because of children, or even because of blood. Like, blood doesn't entitle you to any part of a person either. You know, if they cannot respect that person, if they cannot show love in the same to that person, you know, it does not entitle you to anything. It just doesn't. So there's that. You don't have to sit around and be abused because you married somebody. Fuck that paper. And I'm not saying, you know, the union between you and them and God. I'm not talking about that. Like, people, you know, make things seem so permanent, you know, but in one breath we say that he forgives for everything, and, you know, he's taken our sins and cast them in the sea and all of this, but in the same breath we say, well, he won't forgive that. Why not? Forgives everything, right? You know, it's like, we really have to think about the things that we're believing, that traditional mind. I picked up part of the deck, and the High Priestess is here. Intuition. That traditional mindset is something else. Like, we really have to think about what all is being said. You know, get yourself a personal relationship with God. It doesn't mean, you know, go on a, you know, shooting spree and, you know, Like, oh, he's going to forgive me. No, it's all about intention. It's all about intention. Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen, right? We do things mistakenly, you know? When you intentionally go into something trying to hurt someone or da-da-da, that's different. That's a different thing. It's not the same, you know? So, yeah. Sorry, you have blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Your higher self is trying to speak to you. And I guess that's why I'm having like this rant or whatever. The other card is karmic relationships. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. I don't know what's happening. I picked up part of the deck again. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. Honey, sweetie, forgive yourself. Mistakes happen, and that's fine, you know? Mistakes happen, and that's fine. That's all about your intention. I'm gonna go. This was this was longer and heavier than I knew that it would be. But somebody needed to hear this. I truly hope that it helps somebody. I do. Thank you for your continued support. Like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. Hit the bell. Be blessed.